What's up, everybody? Today's subject is the perfect woman. What is the perfect woman? I talked to a friend of mine recently and I asked him, I said, what do you consider to be the perfect woman? He said, well, if I had my ultimate choice, she would have a flat head to put my beer on, fold away teeth, pistol grip ears, and she wouldn't be able to spell the word no. And he said that with a straight face. Now me, that's not my, I don't agree with that. Me personally, I look for somebody who's fairly intelligent, fairly attractive, and extremely honest and trustworthy. Because there's a lot of fruitcakes out there. I don't care how pretty you are. You don't have to be the prettiest girl in the world to be the most perfect girl in the world, if you understand what I'm trying to say. But over the course of time, I'm going to ask whoever I can get a hold of, whether they're family members, friends, relatives, etc., who they consider to be the perfect woman in their mind, whether it's the person they're with now or it's the person they could have been with a long time ago, and that never happened. Me, the one person I'm with now, is about as perfect as you're going to get. She's the one we refer to as bleep 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 all the time because she doesn't want her name or face or anything like that on YouTube. So we're going to work on that and see where it takes us. So Michael, if you had to pick the perfect woman, stop laughing. If you had to think in your mind the perfect woman, now not one you have to inflate, a real woman, a live woman.
Oh, okay.
What would your qualifications be? What would she have to look like? On a scale of 1 to 10, what would she have to rate? Would she have to be intelligent? I'll ask the question.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Okay. Would she have to, on a scale of 1 to 10, would a 5 be passable, or would you rather have an 8?
I mean, I would rather have an 8, but a 5...
But you would take a 5.
A 5 is average.
5 is average. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, would she have to be intelligent, or would average intelligence be acceptable?
Average would be fine, as long as she's not fucking stupid as shit.
Would she, or as far as her physique, her body would go, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would that have to be? Would like would sloppy be acceptable, or would she have to go to the gym on a regular basis?
I wouldn't really care. A lot of girls don't even go to the gym. But
what would you prefer? Would you like...
Okay. As long as they're not, like, fucking anorexic or, like, extremely overweight. Like,
right. Well, yeah, that's a good word, extremely overweight. That should be politically correct.
It doesn't. That's fact. It doesn't matter if that's the term for it. But yeah, I wouldn't want her to be like overweight or fat or skinny because those are signs of other problems, probably mental issues. So,
what about? Did you want a big old booty or or you want a booty that looks like two small melons fighting to get out of a pillowcase?
The first.
Big old booty.
Yes.
All right. What about in the chest region? You like, an average size chest, or you like the big old hammer?
I honestly don't give a shit there. It could be, as long as it's literally not like...
Mosquito bites?
Yes. As long as it's not like that or like anything too big or too small. Yeah, I guess you could say that. But I wouldn't really mind if she's got a, she dummy fit.
Would you care if she smoked?
Yeah, I would.
Or vaping would be acceptable because you vape. I'm talking about cigarettes.
Yeah, I wouldn't do the cigarette thing. Okay. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't fucking do that. Especially not dip. That's fucking gross.
I don't know too many. Do you know how many girls you know that dip?
There's a lot of fucking girls around here who do dip.
Really?
Yes, we live in fucking rural Maryland.
We don't think it's rural, but other people do.
It's definitely rural here. But yeah, there's a lot of girls that dip. I know a lot of them. But it's fucking nasty, man.
That's gross.
And
they actually sit there and spit in a cup?
Yeah, it's called a mud jug. It's like a little fucking, like plastic vase looking thing that you just spit into. I actually saw a kid drink out of a fucking mud jug. That was the nastiest.
Did he get
shit.
sick?
Yeah, he immediately started throwing up.
Because when I was like your age, I was in the movies once, and we had some the dip that looks like tea bags that stick in your cheek, and I actually swallowed some of the juice, man. I turned a fucking mean shade of green.
I think that's snooze, but that's like the pussy version of like straight tobacco. Dip.
Well, I didn't want that all stuck in my teeth back then. That was like 1980.
Yeah, that's what that is. It's like the little bags.
That was 1980. Yeah, back then you were still an itch in your daddy's pants. As far as girls go, you want somebody that's in pretty decent shape.
They don't have to lift or anything. They don't have to do that.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
as long as they're not like obese or like a fucking anorexic, you know.
Or on a scale of 1 to 10, they're an 8.
I would take anything like 5 and above.
And they have a big old booty and mediocre hammers. I know you're more interested in the draft than women.
Is there something wrong with that?
No.
I just don't have the time or resources to devote to. No.
Well, that concludes our interview with Michael, which we got more than we bargained for.
Okay.
I hope all of our subscribers will appreciate that.
Have you ever gone to Walmart on a Saturday? It's like somebody left the gate open to the barn and all the animals got out. Cheese and fucking crackers.
Alright, Al, I'm doing a new video about what the perfect woman is. And I was going to ask you a series of questions, but since you don't want to answer them, I'll ask you one question. What, in your opinion, what is the perfect woman?
The one I got now.
And that's all you're going to say?
That's it, yep.
If I asked you if you like a big butt or a little butt, you're not going to tell me?
Like the one I got now.
Alright, that's good enough. Alright, that's it for Alex. He's playing it safe because apparently his girlfriend looks at all my videos and there's incriminating evidence.
Love you.
Alright, Brandon, you're the last interview of my video. And my question is to you.
It's a bad idea.
What would your, if you could have any woman, what would your perfect woman be?
You can't ask people that. It's about how you are on the inside.
Well, let's go into more detail. I want to ask you some questions. You just and you answer the question, okay? If you had your pick, would you want a girl with a big butt or a small butt?
This video is gonna resurface somewhere, and I'm gonna get a bunch of hate for it.
No, you're not. They're gonna be like, I have a big butt. Pick me, Brandon. Pick me.
It depends on the person, but I would probably prefer a wider butt.
What about you, Alex?
I already answered your damn question.
I'm just seeing if you'll slip up. Would you prefer a large-breasted woman or a small-breasted woman?
This is it. Why are you having these questions? Like, what is this
Because
for?
people want to know.
I'm indifferent. I don't really care.
You don't really care?
Nah.
So you're neutral on the...
Yeah, I'm neutral.
Neutral on the knockers.
I should probably just say neutral to everything.
You can't leave until the questions have been properly answered, because I won't let you.
Did you answer these questions?
I gave my... I'll tell you what my...
Are you trying to get people to hate you?
No, I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did.
All right, next question. As far as looks go, let's back up a little bit. How about hair? Do you like long hair, short hair, brown hair, blonde hair? Me, I'm a dark-haired man. I love dark hair.
You mean color?
Color, yeah.
I don't really care. I'm indifferent.
Okay, what about, really, don't fucking answer all these questions the same way. What about personality? Do you want an outgoing girl, a quiet girl?
I want somebody who's like independent and kind of like can be on their own and be fine with
Not needy.
being on their own. Yeah, not needy.
Not needy.
I can't stand that. Yeah.
Would you prefer a girl that can't spell the word no?
No. No, I like I like people who can like kind of think for themselves.
What about education? Does that matter?
No.
So basically you want
I like how you started with all the like physical questions, and now you're like asking
Because that's
actual ones.
that's the first thing people see is the physical part. Then they have to delve into what's inside. It's like opening up a package. You don't know what you're getting until you take the wrapper off, right? So basically, you want an intelligent, educated girl with a big butt, average boobs, and say dark hair.
I guess.
That sounds good, doesn't it? If I could.
I'm kind of indifferent though.
Uh-huh.
It depends on like.
It
depends more on the personality for me. I know you're all about the looks.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm shallow as a dry lake bed. So as long as she's not inflatable, it's all
What
good.
did Alex say?
He said he loves his girlfriend, and that was it. He said, "Hi, Marley, I love you."
Yeah, that was a good call. Does she watch the videos? Does she watch his videos if you're in it? Yeah, that's. He's like. He's just gonna be silent.
He's staying neutral.
Do you edit this?
Yeah, I used.
Do you know how to edit?
Yeah, I figured it out.
He's actually getting kind of good at it.
Really?
He's getting
So you can cut the part of what he said out, right? Cut out what I just said about that too. You don't have a lot of editing to do.
It doesn't matter. I kind of like doing it. It's kind
cut
of.
out.
12-minute video.
Yeah, I'm hoping they watch it till the end because I'm like 300 hours away from my 4,000
Why are you
hours.
still recording?